Hello there and welcome back. I just want to walk around and show you guys what's up and what's new.
So, little update on my mini garden. With all these storms happening, one of my tomatoes got snapped in half, and I really hoped it could recover. So I put some more dirt around it and try to just lean it against it. It's still strong. You can still feel that it's barely alive, but it is definitely dying. So it's probably gonna rest in peace here in a little bit. But this one over here is doing fabulous. So we have this stem, very, very strong. We have two sets of blooms, these ones and then these ones here, and more forming. So it is well supported. It's kind of almost outgrown the stake, so I'm gonna have to get creative on that. I did keep few suckers from that big plant just to replant more tomatoes. So they are standing in water right now, and hopefully they root and I can replace that tomato if it doesn't do anything. This tomato here, look at that. So we do have some buds here, and this tomato is flowering as well. So that is super exciting. We do have pollinators, we have bees flying around, so I have no doubt that these will pollinate.
So tomatoes are looking good and I'm excited. I have that sucker that I talked about in the water. It hasn't rooted yet just because it was just a few days. There's a few more suckers on there that I'm planning to take off once they get a little bigger. My mom, actually, she's so sweet, she subscribed to some gardening growing trees thing. She donates about $10 a month, and in exchange they send her sample of trees to plant. So this month she sent me the trees that she got. They were kind of all mixed up in the package, so I'm not sure what they are, which is a surprise. I didn't know where to plant them, so once they arrived I put them in the water and decided to plant them in a row, kind of right in the back here, just see what happens.
So here's my garden, and here I have things planted. Like this is a newly planted tree or a bush, I'm not sure. And so then there's that one, there's that one, there's that one, and they're just all throughout here. I try to clear as much as possible around them just so they get as much sun as they can. Again, I don't know if they'll survive even. So I'm curious to see what happens. I know that this little guy right here, he has some green going on, so I'm excited for that. It looks like a bush, so we'll see what happens. It's fun to experiment. I'm also loving these flowers up here. I'm not sure if it's crabapple or something like that, or wild raspberries. Very new at identifying things. But these guys attract so many bees, it's wonderful.
I was watching a vlog earlier of Natalie from Hey It's a Good Life, and she was talking about fear and dreams and faith, and I got really inspired, and I want to share my perspective on that subject, which is fear is really real. It's like an identity almost that tries to keep you down, tries to battle you and keep you away from doing things that you are meant to do. People get so caught up in that and they are worn out. They gave it all with their battle and are just done. They're just done and they just go with the flow, and they don't realize that there's so much greater for them, the bigger purpose for them, and they can find so much more satisfaction in life if they let go and let God. I know a lot of it has to do with work, with where you're at, with home life and such, and it can get really overwhelming, and I get it. Just for me personally, right now I'm in school, I'm working, and it's a lot. It is. It's not worth to live to work. Rather, I want to work to live. If I sometime in the future don't have to work, that would be awesome, but for now I don't see it. I don't mind working, and for me it's what I see in my future. So I'm going towards the goal of having good normal working hours that I can actually come home and spend some time at home. So my goal is to work to live, to be able to enjoy life, to be able to be inspiration to people, to look further than go with the flow, to reach your fullest potential. It's just, God has prepared so much greater for us than we can even imagine. So why not just give in and trust and have faith and just, enjoy life. Go day by day. Don't look. For me, I found that if I look too far ahead and worry about everything that might happen, because my brain goes into the worst case scenarios, so I have a lot of things happening, and of course that freaks me out, and I don't want to do anything because going with the flow is so much easier. But once you realize that everything is under control and everything is going to happen how it's supposed to happen, then life becomes brighter. And I want to encourage you to do that, because life is so much more than what most people perceive it as. Natalie also talked a little bit about dreams and how she loves to hear people's dreams. So I'm gonna share a little bit of what my dream is. My dream is to be an inspiration for people, to reach their fullest potential, to see that, yeah, it's hard and it's challenging, but it's possible. I want to be that person that people look up to, kind of to be that light on a hill. I'm working on it, and it's challenging because the pressure of today's society is real, but with God, nothing is impossible.
This is our backyard for now. Very bare. Although it's pretty much all clay, there is some life going on, some weeds and grass, which gives me hope that things are able to grow here. So in this space, I envision a huge garden with raised beds, with gravel walkways for drainage, and so much life. That's my dream. So much life of flowers, of edibles, of things that will bring me joy, and that could be my little getaway. My dream for my garden is to be my little peaceful getaway, where I can go, walk around, look at the flourishing life, and appreciate every single little step that brings me closer to being what I'm supposed to be. I am just full of inspiration today. And the peony that was not bloomed yet is fully playing along with me on this inspiration voyage. Guys, look. It's opened up. It's alive. And it's so beautiful. The blue flowers are still blooming. And that hidden beauty right there is still going at it.
I just love the amount of life these wildflowers are bringing. Butterflies, bees, beetles, you name it, it's there. And I love it because in the process of pollinating all those wildflowers, they're also pollinating my tomatoes. So I am super excited, and excited to take you along on this little journey of my, 3 now tomatoes, because one died. But thank you so much for being here. I've found some really great people that are also passionate about growing food, but also being real, being simple, being down to earth, and that's what I'm all about, and I love it. If you like these videos and want to encourage me, please give me a like, a subscribe. Tell me about your life? What is your dreams about? Because just like Natalie from Hates a Good Life, I love hearing dreams that keep you going, that keep you motivated. And remember that it's so easy to go with the flow, but it's so unsatisfying. And you are meant for so much more. Don't give up. Keep going. Thank you. I'll see you next time.